Just so all of our listeners know, we're in separate studios today. It's because of the big sick.
Let's talk about how America's closing up shop.
It's closing up shop.
So, as folks have been hearing this week, the financial markets are careening. Campaign rallies are being canceled. Professional sports leagues have suspended play and pool seasons. Disneyland shutting down. State and local governments are rapidly making social distancing a reality felt by a lot of Americans.
Many of us felt powerless. We couldn't host the big event we planned, timed for the same day as a governor's shutdown order.
We couldn't keep venues open. We couldn't make schools or workplaces safe.
We couldn't make it possible for our sponsors to serve people inside.
We couldn't stop layoffs. We couldn't stop record unemployment.
We couldn't cure the pandemic.
We can't erase centuries of brutal and systemic racial oppression. But there was stuff we could do, that we can do. We can highlight the reality behind the protest.
We can continue to focus on what matters and not just what gets clicks.
We can make space for BIPOC voices.
And realize that Black Lives Matter. That's why we stand by ourselves with this big crowd every single night.
We can pivot content to highlight Black artists and build up another radio station, The Numbers, that's doing amazing work.
Tune in G19 right here on The Numbers.
We can offer free radio spots to 100 Black-owned businesses. We can't reverse decades of climate change. We can't put out the fires.
Radio was built to bring people together when people are apart, so we could stay on air.
168 hours per week with just occasional
Cam Jones for XRAY FM, recording live from my home studio.
We could connect a network of new home studios so our people can connect even when they have to stay away. So we can do this. We can provide information every day.
What we're doing has literally never mattered more than it matters right now.
A local hotel turned into a shelter because they heard of the need on X-Ray.
We can make a daily news podcast like nothing else in Portland, starting the same day as the governor's shutdown order.
Candidates can't campaign door to door, but we can air 100 candidate interviews. We think more than any other media organization in the state.
We can create digital venues for dozens of artists to perform from their homes. We can raise money for artists who are struggling. We can invite luminaries to contribute playlists and keep the music going.
And we can stay on the air.
We can keep people connected, especially when we're apart.
We can support a hub of purpose-driven media. We can expand our reach and strengthen systems to build X-Ray for another 6 years and beyond. In 2020, it feels like there is so much we can't do, but we can do this because radio is yours.